Let's start with this. What if everything you've ever known, every moment, every thought, every breath, isn't real? What if your entire existence is simply a simulation, running on a machine somewhere far beyond your comprehension? It sounds like science fiction, right? But what if it's not? Today, we're diving into one of the most mind-shattering questions humanity has ever asked. Are we living in a simulation? Simulation theory isn't just a sci-fi fantasy. It's a powerful idea that's captivated philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for decades. It proposes that everything around us, from the ground beneath our feet to the thoughts running through our heads, could be part of a hyper-realistic computer simulation. Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at the forefront of this theory, argues that if future civilizations ever reach the ability to run highly advanced simulations, it's likely they'd create countless simulations, just like ours. The chilling conclusion? We might not be real at all. What we think is the universe could be a complex program, and we might just be characters in someone's game. Now, think about this. If these future civilizations create so many simulations, the probability that we're in the original world shrinks to nearly nothing. The chances are, we're in the simulation. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Here's where things get intense. What if there's more evidence than we think? What if the universe itself is dropping subtle hints that we're inside a simulation? Consider the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon where large groups of people remember something one way, only to find out it's not true. Take Looney Tunes, for example. Millions remember it as Looney Tunes. Or how many of us could have sworn Nelson Mandela died in the 1980s, when he didn't pass until 2013? Could these memory lapses be glitches in the simulation? Then there's the bizarre world of quantum physics, where particles act like they're aware of their surroundings. The moment you observe them, they change. It's as if the universe only activates when you pay attention, like a game world that only loads when you enter the room. Could these quantum oddities be evidence that we're just part of a program's code, a universe waiting to be filled with meaning and observation? The more we dig, the more questions arise. Are these coincidences or cracks in the simulation's facade? Now, let's ask the big question. Why would anyone create a simulation like this? Why would an advanced civilization bother to make a world like ours? Maybe we're just an experiment, a virtual lab rat inside a massive, unknown study. Maybe they want to understand us, to study our decisions, our behavior, our evolution. Maybe this is their way of testing history, or exploring the rise and fall of civilizations without the consequences. Imagine having the power to watch and control everything without ever having to live through it. Or perhaps it's just entertainment, an advanced race, bored out of their minds, creating entire universes to pass the time. What if we're the characters in their drama? Our struggles, our joys, all part of their endless entertainment. It's terrifying, isn't it? But maybe, in the grand scheme of things, we're just part of a cosmic game they've been playing for eons. But what if it's true? What if we really are part of a simulation? How does that change everything we thought we knew about life? Some might say it makes everything pointless. If we're not real, then what's the point of our struggles, our dreams, our emotions? But think deeper. If we're in a simulation, then every moment we experience is real to us. The pain we feel, the love we give, the victories we celebrate. It's all real, even if it's just data. What if this is all we need? What if the meaning of life isn't about what's real, but about what feels real? If we experience it, if we live it, does it really matter if it's simulated? And what about free will? If we're in a simulation, are we just following a script? Or do we have the power to break free? What if, in the heart of this simulation, we have the power to change the rules, to redefine reality itself? So here we are, trapped in a question with no easy answers. Are we living in a simulation? We may never know. But what we do know is this: reality in any form is something we experience. Whether it's real, simulated, or something in between, it's our experience that shapes us. So, what do we do with that? Do we sit back and accept that we're part of someone else's game? Or do we take control, redefine our existence, and live as if this moment is the most important one of all? Whether we're in a simulation or not, we are real. And as long as we live, as long as we feel, we're not just players in the game. We're the creators of our own reality. Now, the real question is, who's controlling the game? And when will they realize